Welcome back to another episode of the Casey Campbell Podcast. Casey Campbell with you, of course. Pleased to be joined by Erik Jones, the driver of the number 43 Focus Factor Chevrolet for Petty GMS. Erik, how's it going, man?
I'm good. Thanks for having me.
So talk about how the year's going so far. I know you just a few weeks ago signed the contract extension to stay in the 43. What has the season been like for you?
It's been good. It's been a year of good improvement and just continuing to get better and better. So with the next gen car and Maury Gallagher coming in the off season, it's just been a fun year. I've been happy to continue to grow and get better with Petty GMS. So it's been fun just running up front and being competitive again. It's been cool to get back up there.
So going in, talk about the extension you signed with Petty GMS a few weeks ago. What was that like? And know that process of remaining with that team, a big time sponsor like Focus Factor, staying on. What's that been like?
It's been good. I mean, it's been a few years since I've had a multi-year deal in the Cup Series, really since, I don't know, 2018. So just happy to be at a good home again. I mean, I've been content with what we've been doing over at Petty GMS over the last season, how we've gotten better and better, and think we'll continue to get better and better. So, for me, it felt like it was the right time to probably sign a multi-year deal, and Petty GMS came with that offer, and I was more than happy to sign a multi-year deal and get back there for a few years in the future. So, I'm looking forward to it. I'm excited just to keep building and getting better and being a part of something that I'm excited about. And like I said, more than happy to sign a multi-year deal with this group.
Really kind of going into this season, what have you noticed driving this new car and all that stuff? What's kind of really changed since we last talked?
Been a lot different. I mean, this car this year has changed the sport quite a bit. Obviously, we've seen so many different winners and so many different teams being competitive this season. So it's been, excuse me, fun to be a part of and fun to see kind of what this car is doing. And as a driver, it's been fun too. I mean, just learning a new race car and kind of, what it does different and what it needs from a driver and team perspective. And so it's been cool just learning a totally new race car and seeing some different players in the game and kind of who's good, who's not, and who's getting better and who's not. I've been having fun with that and excited to see what this car continues to do in the future. But it definitely been having fun as a driver with learning a new race car.
Yeah, going into this weekend at Watkins Glen, what's road courses? How do you think you do at road courses, just overall, you think?
Yeah, road courses for us been a struggle this year for sure. I always, the last few years, I felt like I was decent at road courses and we've been running okay at them. But with this race car, it's been a pretty big change. Been just trying to figure out what it wants and what it's going to take to make it good and what makes me comfortable on the road courses. Still kind of learning that. But, I do like them, and especially Watkins Glen. It's probably my favorite road course of all the ones we go to. So I'm looking forward to it and seeing what we can do and hopefully going and being competitive. But it's definitely, been a big change with the next gen car on the road courses and kind of how they handle it. It's really changed the game a lot. So I've been trying to learn that and figure it out. But, I do enjoy the road courses.
Going into this weekend as well, this is one of the last few tracks that we haven't seen this car on. How do you think it'll race at the Glen?
I think it'll race okay. It's been, like I said, it's supposed to be kind of a road course car, but it's struggled a bit on road courses. So I don't know. I think Watkins Glen's a pretty unique road course. It's kind of a super speedway of road courses in general. So hopefully it races good. I think the faster tracks have been better for this car. So I hope that, Watkins Glen kind of plays in that hand. But we'll see. It's going to be totally different than what we've experienced at Watkins Glen the last few years and with the old car. So I don't know. We'll kind of figure it out, but I think definitely the faster tracks played in. So hopefully that plays good for this car.
And lastly, I know a few weeks ago you made your foundation made an announcement.
Yeah, I was pretty proud of that. We made a donation to the Melanoma Research Foundation, which was cool after our first fundraiser in Bertrand, Michigan in the summer. So I was excited about that, getting our first donation out there and building more for the future to come too. So the foundation's been something I've been proud of the last year now since we announced it, and getting that first donation was a big step. And hope to continue to make more and more of these donations going forward. But having it in Michigan and doing it on that weekend was pretty special for me, being at home So excited to keep growing that part of my career too.
You go back to Byron last few weeks. When was the last time you were there?
Yeah, I was there before the Michigan race. I spent about a week up there hanging out, so that was cool. You know, Byron's a small town, and was happy to get back home for a while. It's kind of like a mini vacation for me.
Yeah, for sure. All right, Erik Jones, thanks so much. We'll talk. Good luck this weekend. We'll talk to you soon.
Sounds good. Thanks for having me.